This section summarizes what you've learned and brings the Data-Driven Organizations module to a close. This module introduced data-driven decision-making and how data analytics and AI/ML can support decision-making. You learned that both data analytics and AI/ML can help with predictions, but AI/ML does it by learning about the data rather than by using programmed rules. You learned about the 4 main layers in a data pipeline: ingestion, storage, processing, and analysis and visualization. You were also introduced to the type of actions that are taken on data as it passes through the pipeline. For example, cleaning and transformation. You heard about the types of concerns that a data engineer or data scientist might have when building out and using a data pipeline. And finally, you learned about the modernize, unify, and innovate approach for building modern data infrastructures. Here is a sample exam question for this module. A traditional retailer with a relatively small online presence recently decided that they need to expand their online presence to increase sales. After a major marketing push and investing in IT infrastructure to support increased online transactions, quarterly results show that online sales results are far below expectations. The business wants to find ways to improve the poor online sales performance. Which action represents an appropriate first step to address the request in a data-driven way? What are the key parts of this question? Here are the key words and phrases in the question. The question implies the need for some type of analytic solution based on the desired outcome of improved sales and the desire to address the request in a data-driven way. The other key consideration is that the question asks for the first step. Now let's look at the answer choices. The possible choices include: A, develop an ML model that analyzes customer comments to determine where customers are unsatisfied. B, use A/B testing to provide some customers with a new UI that is designed to simplify the purchasing process. Then compare sales results from the old and new UIs. C, use a business intelligence or BI tool to analyze sales data for the previous 2 quarters. Then generate a hypothesis as to why the online sales are not in line with expectations. D, analyze the total revenue per customer and create customer segments that receive different types of offers based on their segment. Based on the keywords that were identified in the question, which answer is correct? We'll pause a few seconds before discussing the correct answer. If you need more time to consider the choices, pause the video. The correct answer is C. Choice A, develop an ML model that analyzes customer comments to determine where customers are unsatisfied, might be appropriate if the retailer believes that the cause of poor sales is related to customer satisfaction. Choice B, use A/B testing to provide some customers with a new UI that is designed to simplify the purchasing process and then compare sales results from the old and new UIs, might be appropriate if the retailer believes that sales are low because customers are having difficulty making purchases through the older UI. Choice D, analyze the total revenue per customer and create customer segments that receive different types of offers based on their segment, might be appropriate if the retailer believes that low sales can be attributed to the way that different customer segments shop on their website. Each of these answers, A, B, and D, represent ways that the organization might gather and analyze additional data depending on their hypothesis. But the first step should be to work backwards from the business problem, poor sales, to form a hypothesis, and then build a data pipeline to collect and process data iteratively. So choice C is the correct answer. That concludes this module. The content resources page of your course includes links to additional resources that are related to this module. Thanks for watching.